Welcome back. You're in for a very special treat because we're trying something brand new tonight. Instead of having one of our normal interviews, we're going to have a panel discussion about some of the hot topics of the past week with some really amazing guests. Now, these experts are going to shoot from the hip, unscripted, unrehearsed, and they have no idea what's going to happen. So let's meet this week's experts. First up is a man who's already a Hollywood legend after having directed such blockbusters as The Terminator, Titanic, and Avatar. James Cameron, welcome.
Thank you.
Next is a 9th grader at Avon Central High School who's into music and talking on the phone. She is an easily embarrassed teenage girl. Please welcome Stephanie Thompson.
Ryan.
Stephanie.
Ryan.
And I hope you're not afraid of clowns, because our last guest is a man who invented the character of Pogo the Clown. Please welcome John Wayne Gacy.
How's it going?
Hello, John.
Good to be here.
This is the BS of A, where we talk about BS, whether it be in politics or pop culture. So what we've done is we've assembled a few topics we'd like to talk about tonight, and we can discuss why they are BS, things that are BS to us. First topic, flower bombing, assaulting celebrities with flour or glitter or pies. When did it become acceptable to attack people you disagreed with, either politically or in any other way?
You know, I don't know if it ever did, really. You know, and frankly, I think it's weak. It's the weakest special effect I've ever heard of. You know, I could build a catapult in my backyard with my bare hands and throw horses at people I disagreed with. You know, if you're gonna protest, make it mean something. You know, go big or go home.
Okay, Stephanie.
You never know what's gonna embarrass someone. Like, someone could like glitter, but also someone could be really embarrassed by glitter, and someone could like going on a talk show, but someone could be really embarrassed about going on a talk show.
Okay. Did you have an opinion on glitter bombing of your favorite celebrities? Do you like Kim Kardashian?
Yeah, she's okay.
She's okay.
Stop.
But you know, whether or not you like her, is it acceptable for someone who doesn't like her? And I don't like her, but I would never assault her with flour.
Okay. I would never do it either.
Okay. What is your response, John?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to, you know, I look like an idiot if I'm here defending the Kim Kardashians of the world. But, you know, I think as a form of kind of political protest, it's relatively harmless. And it's maybe not a question for more laws and more, you know, burden to be put on the police force. When, I mean, quite frankly, a lot of times it falls onto the citizen to, you know, go out and find people who are, you know, sexually tempting or, you know, just sort of like flounce around a bus station and imprison those people themselves. You know, let's not always rely on big police.
Yeah, you know, John Wayne Gacy, I have to disagree with you. You know, I think people that do this kind of stuff should be taken and not only in prison, but put in some sort of space jail. All right? I mean, you want to talk about a fun, you know, world? Let's talk about pterodactyls with like multiple wings. You know, let's talk about people sticking braids in trees, sure, but not throwing baking goods and glitter at each other. You know, that calls for some sort of space jail, some sort of universal government condemning them to a life in some sort of time loop or something.
You know, maybe this is a way to build a bridge here. You mentioned space jail. Mm-hmm. Does this space jail have like a drain in the floor or anything like that? That's
good. Yeah, it does. It does. Keeps it real clean in there, real antiseptic.
I get behind
which is
that.
Necessary in space.
Sure. Yeah.
Hey, let's move on maybe to another topic.
We'll talk.
All right.
Please. Yeah.
New York City Department of Education. All right, they're seeking to ban from city-issued tests a list of words that they don't like for various reasons. The reasons being they might hurt someone's feelings, someone doesn't believe in it, this, that, and the other thing. Some of the words they want to, Stephanie, you're in school, right?
Yeah.
Okay, some of the words that they don't want to have on tests include crime.
Okay.
Expensive. TV and video games.
Ugh.
References to birthdays, birthday celebrations, references to swimming pools, because some people have them, some people don't. What's your take?
Yeah, it's hard for me to believe that someone wouldn't own their own swimming pool. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, I own about half of the Atlantic Ocean right now, and I'm looking to extend that all the way through the rest of the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific. So it's just hard for me to relate to, you know, taking this kind of stuff away. I mean, my birthday party, you know, Paul McCartney catered it. You know, and so I don't understand why anyone wouldn't, you know, have the kind of money to deal with, to throw these kind of celebrations for themselves. I mean.
Okay, Stephanie, I saw you were writing something there. You were writing an answer? Or?
I have a list of words that I would like to add to the New York list.
But, so you want to add words to the list?
These are a list of words that also embarrass me. Cream, lemon, laces, peony, stockings, clown, Cameron, and Brian. Okay, that's it.
Okay, Stephanie, you know, you're seeking to add words to the list. I'm proposing that this is ridiculous. Political correctness.
Sometimes kids get embarrassed about stuff, okay?
All right, John?
Well, I mean, it's tough. Obviously, Stephanie's having a hard time, maybe just because she's on TV and stuff. But in general, I would say my problem with it is that kids are more resilient than that. You know, kids are tough. Kids are tough. You can't scare them like you used to. You can't starve them to save your life. You know, and so a word or two on a test is not gonna hurt a kid. You got to go way further than that.
Thank you. I'm in total agreement on that point. Let's move on to the lottery. Big news last week, of course, the lottery. $640 million prize. Everybody in the world, lottery, lottery, lottery. Everybody gambling on the lottery. Did you play the lottery? You can't. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, my dad bought a ticket and let me pick the numbers.
Okay, so you played it by proxy.
Yeah, I lost.
Yeah, you're not alone. James, did you play the lottery?
I am the lottery.
You are the lottery. You won the lottery, so to speak.
Yeah.
Right.
Of life. No, I did not. You know, if you're going to buy a ticket for Titanic 3D. You know, recapture the magic, revisit the love, the adventure.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say to America right now. You know, you don't need money. You need a renewed sense of adventure and love, and I'm just trying to make heads explode. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make eyes pop out of skulls.
You and me both.
What is your attitude towards the lottery? You for it, against it? You against gambling, for gambling?
I mean, I'm for it. I consider it sort of a personal thing. I get a thrill from gambling. I'm a blackjack junkie when I'm in a casino. Outside of the casino, I like things like Russian roulette or just like lying down on train tracks, stuff like that. So I'm like a hands-off kind of guy that way.
Yeah, I got to agree with John Wayne Gacy on this one. You know, life is a risk. You know, that's why I plunged 7 miles below the surface of the ocean in a submarine that I made. I mean, I made the submarine.
Right.
I mean,
So you trust yourself.
I make movies.
Right.
I want to agree with everyone and say that you should just leave everyone alone and stop making them talk in public or go to family functions.
Okay. Let's move on to another topic. Foxconn. You familiar with Foxconn?
Oh, the Apple factory.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stephanie?
No.
Apple fan? You a Macintosh fan or an iPhone? You got right there. iPhone, right?
Yep.
You're texting. You texting somebody right now?
Oh, Brian.
So your Apple iPhone was made in a Foxconn factory in China where there are allegations that people are being paid poorly or underpaid or not paid for work that they've done. How cheap do we want our electronics? Are we willing to let people die in order to get cheap electronics?
Yeah, I mean, to me, the electronics are just like gravy at that point. You know, the idea of like a Foxconn factory where like young people are made to like sort of penned in and they have to do like manual labor and stuff like that and they're exposed to weird chemicals. I mean, if you get iPads out of that, that's like bonus.
Do you have any ethical problems with it?
Yeah, no, I don't. You got to make an omelet, you got to break a few eggs. You know, that's what I always say. And
so people are eggs.
So
Stalin said the same thing, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who that is, but I would say that, yeah, you do that. You know, Stephanie, let me ask you a question right now. What if you could have 2 iPhones and you could tape them one over each eye? Wouldn't that be great? That's what 3D movies are, and that's where we're headed, future of entertainment.
Okay, but I'm saying, I mean, are there any ethical concerns with getting that entertainment at the expense of someone else's life?
Oh, yeah, I'm okay with it.
You're okay.
I mean, if I can contribute something too, obviously this isn't a large-scale solution, but if you guys need iPhones or, like book bags or anything, I have like a whole stack, so.
Stephanie?
I don't want to answer this question. My mom pays for my stuff.
Okay, but you wanted to be on the panel.
No.
And
Brian, you made me.
I didn't make you.
Brian.
Your mother said you were effervescent and exciting.
Mom. She's not here.
Nope, she dropped you off. She will be back in a half an hour, she said.
She said 45 minutes.
45 minutes?
We got 45 minutes till Mom's back.
All right. All right, I think that's all the time we have for now. Okay? All right. Thanks very much to my guests this evening, James Cameron, Stephanie, and John Wayne Gacy. This is the end of the BS of A for this week. And next week we are going on vacation. We'll have a little hiatus, but there will be a show. It's the best of the people who gave us money episode. It's got some of our favorite sponsor bits and some original material in there as well.
Oh, cool.
The show's, I don't know if you're familiar with the show. We've done sponsor
bits. Love the show.
Thank you.
Like the show on Facebook. That's what I do.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you very much. If you have any experts that you'd like to see on the experts panel or any questions you'd like the experts to tackle, please email theexperts@gbtv.com with your suggestions. We will look at that and maybe get some of those experts right here at our table. Thanks for coming, guys. Have a great night. I'm Brian Sack. Good night.